What's up, Saints fans? What's up? What's up? How everybody day going? New technology, new day, new me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Who That Sinner. Let me see y'all in the chat. How everybody day going? Hope everybody day going good. Yes, sir. So we got some good news today. Man, it feels good to be back, man. A video coming out soon too, by the way. So expect that too. That's gonna be edited and stuff. I'm gonna make it right after the stream. Just came to talk to y'all about the New Orleans Saints officially getting a deal done. Oh my goodness, this changes a lot. Oh my God, we needed this. Saints fans been through enough. Jesus Christ. I changed my branding. Okay. So as everybody know, freaking knows, the New Orleans Saints officially has made a move on Derek Carr. Look at Derek Carr already tweeting the Tyrann Mathieu thing and everything. He is now a New Orleans Saint, man. This is wonderful after all the rumors that's been going on with him going to the freaking Jets and stuff. This was the best possible outcome for both the Saints and Derek Carr. Hold up. Make sure y'all can hear me. How my voice sound, guys? How my voice sound? It sound better? He said, Derek Carr, hey, this is good for the New Orleans Saints. We needed at least a quarterback. We have a competent team we could build around Carr with. It's just up to him. And we're gonna see how the season fares with Derek Carr at the helm. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be something good to watch. Is my hopes on Derek Carr very high? You could say that we finally got a quarterback better than Andy Dalton and probably better than Jameis Winston. And we don't really have to take our chances this year in the draft on a 4-year deal. 4 years should be enough until you decide what you truly want to do at quarterback. And that should also let you stack up your stuff and build a whole new squad at that point. Now, here's my stick on Derek Carr as a whole, guys. Here's my stick as a whole on Derek Carr. Is everything that happened in Las Vegas his fault? I'll be the first one to say this. No, it is not his fault. Derek Carr has probably been the best quarterback in the Raiders history. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot because the Raiders has been a dead franchise since what, the 80s, the 90s. The Raiders has never really been that competent to begin with. So pretty much so, we're getting ourselves a quarterback who's basically been the best QB in their freaking franchise, who could do better things with the Saints than he could do with the Jets at that point. That's the thing this decision came down to, Saints fans, is just the fact is, what could you do more with? Could you do more with a young squad like the Jets who's still developing, who has a huge interest in Aaron Rodgers, or sign with the Saints who really wanted you, who could feel you could turn things around as a whole? Don't forget, we still have head coaching issues. Saints fans forget the fact that our coaching is just god awful. We didn't really make no changes. We fired our tight end coach and didn't want to do nothing with Pete Carmichael, which made zero sense as a whole, because he's probably been like the main reason why the New Orleans Saints sucked on offense. So I'm trying to see how that's going to work out as a whole. So let's take a look at Derek Carr's career in Oakland so far. In 2014, he had a 3-13 record. He threw 3,200 yards, 21 TDs, and 12 picks. 2015, he threw 3,987 yards with a 61.1 completion percentage with the amount of 32 touchdowns. 2016, he had a slight under year. However, he threw a 63.8 completion percentage, 3,937 yards, 28 TDs. He do have to get in the end zone more. That's something we're gonna have to work on with him. Hopefully our coaching staff can get that fixed up. He went 6-9, 62.7 completion percentage, 3,496 yards. I think he was hurt most of that year. 22 touchdowns. We got 2018. His 2018 to 2020 to 2021 has basically all been his best season, throwing over basically 4,000 yards and over a 60% completion percentage. And that's something that's good about Derek Carr. He is not an inaccurate quarterback, Saints fans. Y'all have to remember he's not inaccurate, okay? He was on an awful team. Maybe he could turn things around with the New Orleans Saints. Maybe. That's the hope as a whole. Maybe he could turn things around. That's what we're Saints fans are praying for and hoping for. Can he turn stuff around? Now, we're going into how this changes draft plans. Listen, Saints fans, this changes draft plans more than what anybody really expect, okay? The draft plans is officially on a curbside, I could just say. Because if we look at it as a whole, the Saints don't have to draft a quarterback now. Now they have to draft positions to support the quarterback, which means we could get a tight end. This is a tight end heavy draft. That could be something exciting. Have y'all seen Darnell Washington? That boy has been a monster. He's been a monster so far, Saints fans. I think we should take a look at him as a whole because that boy is nice. Same with Lapate. And I don't see us taking a tight end in the first or second round, especially with the position needs we have as a whole. So pretty much so. We're going to have to work with what we got. We're going to have to work with what we got. And I don't have no issues doing that. Not at all. But, oh, thank God. No more Hooker. Please. Thank you. Oh, my God. Saints fans were so desperate for a quarterback, man. They was really hyping up Hooker. Bruh, I tell Saints fans 24/7, don't shoot yourself in the foot like that with drafting quarterback that you have to put 4 years into just to see he's not going to turn out well. I'm not saying Hooker is a bad talent. Of course, all quarterbacks have talent. You don't know what they're going to do in the league. But the further you pick a quarterback out is the possibility of him not succeeding well. Hooker only had one good year. That's about it. He had one good year that put him on the top of the draft board, and he might get drafted, but I didn't want him on the Saints. I didn't want to waste a draft pick. We have so many draft picks. We could fix a lot of stuff on this team with the first 5 picks. There's hope. There's possibility to fix this team in this draft. This draft is important, Saints fans, especially now since we have Derek Carr, who's an above average quarterback. He's not average like, Andy Dalton. He's above average. He could do something. You surround him in the right pieces, he could do something. Derek Carr literally could do something. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler. He has hope. I don't think this should be a situation where nobody feels depressed. The Saints are in the driving seat to win this division. Now, in the playoffs, that's just something we're going to have to see from Derek Carr himself. We got to see if he's really that guy in the playoffs to see how far we get. The NFC is still weak as it is. It's very weak. Saints fans, don't ever think this division is hard. Nobody has really stood atop of this division. The Eagles are emerging as a favorite next year. Who would have guessed? We don't know what pieces they're going to keep, but the Eagles will be going to as the favorites. The Rams have some rebuilding to do. Tampa Bay just lost their quarterback, so pretty much Kyle Trask is the next big thing. They're going to have to waste a draft pick on a quarterback. This division is very orchestrated, especially at the pick Tampa Bay has. I think they have the 11 pick or something. They got a top 15 pick, though. But if they have a top 15 pick, though, they would have to waste that pick on a quarterback. And anything outside of Anthony Richardson becomes basically, as you know, a what-if story. See, there's the stories of quarterbacks that you draft outside of the top 10. We call those the what-if stories because just like Justin Herbert, he was a what-if story that turned good. He's a what-if story that turned good. Unless you're picking out the top 10, your quarterback hopes holds on a nice thin string. Can he improve? Can he evolutionize the game like no other? That's the question we have. And at pick 29, I was not wasting that pick on a quarterback. Point blank, period. Tell the truth, bite me, do what you want, Saints fans. We all know it was true. The Saints have way other needs than to have a what-if story at quarterback. At that point, you might as well wait until 2024 just to get a quarterback. Come on, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You could have waited until 2024 to get you a quarterback. That's what it is. You didn't have to waste your time drafting Hooker, giving him 4 years of your life, 4 years of your time, when you could have just waited an extra year. And if you have a bad season, Caleb Williams is going to be handed to you on a silver platter. I would have been cool giving the other team 2 first-round picks just to move up to get Caleb. So that's the point I'm making here. This was way better than what anybody expected. We didn't have to give up no third-round pick. We still have our third-round pick. Please draft a tight end at third. But we have options, and that's something we really needed going into the season. We have to get ahead of the game. We have a nice little build foundation as a whole, Saints fans. We have a nice small foundation. So by small foundation is we have rookies in key positions that can take over the old guys. However, we got some positions that don't have that hope yet, so it turns into a big problem. Like, we didn't keep none of the young safety, so we have the safety position we have to address next draft. Or they want to address it this draft, but we're going to have to address that next draft majoritarily. And then after that, after we address that situation, then we have to find out who's going to be the next wide receiver if Michael Thomas not working out. We have Chris Olave, but you still need a number 2. And you could get you a number 2 and a tight end this year. I'm just saying, Saints fans. Saints, come on. Talk to the guy. That boy, Darnell Washington, he reminds you of somebody, Saints fans. Who he remind you of? Who he remind you of? Jimmy Graham. Boy, we need another big body. We do. We haven't had a consistent tight end since, what's his name? I forgot his name. He was with the Saints. Not Adam Troutman. Adam Troutman turned out to be a bust, Saints fans. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know y'all in here. I see how many people I have in here. Y'all got to remind me. Hold up. I find out. Kobe Fleener. The last consistent tight end we had was Kobe Fleener. Didn't the Saints bring in an old head? Who they bring? Jared Cook. He was 50-50. Ever since that fumble happened in the playoffs, we just completely forgot about him. He's been an afterthought. Then he would try to trash talk New Orleans like it's our fault he lost that game. Hold on to the freaking football, fool. Now I think he's unemployed right now. So forget him. Just like Eli Apple, forget him. That's mistakes in our past we should never have made. We broke the bank for his butt too. That's even worse. But we still, however, though, this does give us the opportunity to finally draft the position needs I've desperately been needing. Oh my Lord. We go into this draft pick. The first round pick should either be, the first round pick, defensive end, defensive tackle, or running back. Point blank period. The first round pick should be that. There's no changing my mind on that. That's what we want. Defensive end, defensive tackle, running back, first round. Second round, if you didn't get an edge rusher, get your defensive tackle or get your running back in the second round. Again, second round. First 2 rounds, draft the top priority needs. If we go into the draft, I would not be upset if you take an edge rusher in the first, a defensive tackle in the second, a tight end in the third, a running back in the fourth, and in the fifth, you could do whatever you want at that point. You could draft you a receiver. Come on, you do need another receiver, so there's options there. But I just came on here to talk about Derek Carr, man. This was your boy, the Who That Center. Hold up, Jerry. Jerry just entered the chat. He said, let's fucking go. I love it. What's up, David? What's up, Jerry? I was just talking about the draft plans as a whole. It's officially changed. Derek Carr, finally, no more Hooker talk. Oh my God. Again, I'm so done. I've been curving Saints fans. They hate me for that. They be like, what you got against Hooker? Bruh, I'm not wasting a first round pick on a what if story. No. The first 3 picks, I'm not drafting Hooker. If he's there in the 4th or the 5th, then we could talk about it. But the first 3 picks is not even a quarterback for me. Once you have pick 29, you turn into a what if story. Again, a what if story. Come on. Am I wrong? You're basically getting on your knees, praying to God that this turns out well. And we know the history with that. When was the last time you seen a quarterback from like pick 29 actually turn into something genuine? Man, that's been years. If you want to get a next generational quarterback, boy, you have to pick in the top 10. And that comes down to like as a whole what you need to do. Like, come on, tell the truth. Tell the truth. That's just what it comes down to. It point blank, but hey, Jairus, and what's up, Jerry? So it makes complete sense to me. Now we go into this draft. I better get some weapons. No, don't bring back Juwan Johnson. He was a decent tight end, but he not the starting tight end we needed. The last good tight end we had was, I still say Kobe Fleener was better than Jared Cook. Y'all could convince me otherwise. I don't know if that's my personal vendetta against Jared Cook. That might have something to do with it. That's the thing, Saints fans. That might have something to do with it. Derek Carr, that's the thing. I feel like Kobe Fleener was way better. Gibbs at 29, no. So pretty much, so Gibbs, if you can, I'm not wasting that time. Y'all forget, Saints fans, we need edge rushers. I don't want Marcus Davenport back, nor do I want Onyemata back. They're old, they're ready to go. It's time to bring in some fresh heads. Get some young talent. Y'all forget Cam Jordan is getting old. You don't know how long you got. And if you don't get his next replacement, if you don't get the future at the defensive line, you're going to be struggling. We've seen teams who don't have a D-line who's still struggling to this day. I don't know what's going on with the Washington line. That's something that needs to be foretold. You know, they've been drafting young talent at that position for years, but I just guess they're just not consistent. But we need a new fresh head at defensive end or defensive tackle. Darnell in the second round, I'll be fine with that. I will be fine with that. In the second round, if you take Darnell Washington, you will not. I will literally get on live stream and compliment Dennis Allen. Pete Carmichael could still get the smoke, but Dennis Allen will get them compliments, okay? Because that boy is a dog. Listen, he is the guy we're looking for. I told Saints fans, this dude Adam Troutman is not it. You could just look at his game and see he is not it. He don't play to his size. He makes too many mistakes. He's also a penalized tight end. So, you know, they had to switch him out so many times on like deep shot plays because they was afraid of him holding. So pretty much so your back was against the wall like all the freaking time. You had no choice. You had no right. It gets tiring at a certain point, bro. It gets tiring. Sooner or later, you have to just look to the greatest light and just say, the man is not it. That's just what you got to do. That's just the hope. That's just the hope right there. You just got to look at it. Now, is he like the Josh Hill? His talent is equivalent to Josh Hill. Y'all remember Josh Hill? Who just used to come in, you know, have that nice little touchdown catch, who was an amazing blocker, you know, the team supporting role that he was really good at that no one gave him light or shine for. Yeah, that type of person. Yeah, he reminds me of that. He ain't no starting tight end, okay? He is no starting tight end. Boy, you'll be wasting your time trying to give him a contract. I say after he's done with this year, the Saints probably just waste their time. Devin, dude, this is the thing about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. People are not realizing now. They're not a good organization. I don't know what made people think that Tampa Bay was a good organization, bro. When you get Tom Brady, you listen to Tom Brady. Point blank, period. Man, ever since 2001 and the Tampa Bay had to make their own decisions, they have not been good. When they got Tom Brady and Tom Brady made the decisions for them, that's when it got good. Now they're threatening about leaving. I expect no less. It takes way more to be a good organization or a consistent winning organization. What, their future quarterback is Kyle Trask? Man, that's going to be funny. That's going to actually be hilarious right there. Kyle Trask? They're going to have to take a running back. They're going to have to take a quarterback this year. They're going to have to. And to decrease amount of spending money, too. Another thing, Saints fans, we can't be spending that much money on free agents either. We can't. Just sign backup players. I'm not really trying to look forward to signing a star, all elite player. Nah, still trying to save money. We're still kind of broke. We can't even buy McDonald's. Like, we that broke. We can't even buy McDonald's with our cap space, man. Boy, the Saints be doing some wizardry with that cap space. They really do. They really do. Let me see your comments. Tampa might be the most incompetent organization ever. It is. It is. People forgot about that. Bruh, they listened to Tom Brady. Y'all forgot when Tom Brady went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they gave him all the control. Literally, they gave him all the control. If they wanted somebody, Brady had this give them the get-go, okay? Literally, that's what happened. They're not a competent franchise. They won that. They better be lucky they won that Super Bowl. Ooh, they better be lucky they won that Super Bowl. God dang. Man, most of those teams were still going through injuries at that point and all. God dang, bro. That's heartbreak, man. That is heartbreak at its finest. That is heartbreak at its finest. I swear to God, it is. Drew Brees was hurt. Drew Brees was very hurt. Tampa, Green Bay, we already know Aaron Rodgers was going to get it done. So pretty much so, yeah. Of course, he went through an injured Tom Brady. He went through an incompetent Aaron Rodgers. I said before Brady last time, there was regular smartphones weren't even invented yet. I won't be surprised if they go back to the bottom of this division. That's the thing, Saints fans. Currently, because if we look at how things are run right now, I'm not really giving our coaching staff the edge, but I gotta say the best coaching staff is like the Saints, the Falcons, the Panthers, and then the Buccaneers. Falcons got a way better coaching staff than the Buccaneers. It's just the sad part that the Falcons just can't stop choking leads. I don't know. That's got to be a curse. Can they undo that curse? Nah, it's kind of fun to watch. I think it's just too fun to watch the Pelicans. I mean, not the Pels, the Falcons just blow leads at a certain point. Like, bro, y'all the only team that you can hold on to a 17-point lead with 3 minutes left on the clock. That's kind of sad. Should really get that checked out. They updated the PFF too, guys. What y'all thought about the Hey, what y'all thought about the NFL Combine? I saw some very impressive guys, man. Whenever Josh get up in here, bro, I was looking at Charlie Jones, bro. That boy nice, bro. That boy nice. Bro, y'all saw that wide receiver who ran a 4.7? Boy, that man gonna be the next Michael Thomas incarnate. He gonna be running none but that man ran a 4.7. Oh my Lord, I gotta find that dude, bro. I was watching the NFL Combine. This man ran a 4.7. Boy, he ran like a 4.7 at the Combine. That is the most tragic thing I have ever seen in my life. That's bad. That's real bad. If you a wide receiver and you run a 4.7, oh my Lord. That's bad. I think he lost some draft points on that one too. He probably did. Don't nobody do that bad. Like, don't nobody do that bad. Oh my Lord. It was atrocious. I'll be the first one to say it was atrocious. It was atrocious. Well, since we're here, let's talk about draft plans. Let's talk about it. With the first 3 picks, everybody posts with the first 3 picks who you selecting if they're on the board. The first 3 picks, who are you selecting on the board? I'm gonna give y'all time to talk about that in the chat. I want to see everybody, no matter how many people in here. If you were the GM of the Saints, if you was the draft scout, if you was telling Dennis Allen to draft these top 3 guys, who would that be? Who would they be? I want to see. I want to see if Saints fans is on the same page. Hit me with your best one. Hit me with the best shot. Just know if I see Hooker and we just got Carr, I'm going to be very mad. We're gonna give you some time on that one. I wouldn't be upset at that. I wouldn't be upset at that. He could play the edge and he could play the defensive tackle. He could do it all. He's very versatile. I like versatility on my Saints team. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't. No, 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 no. I think they're gonna franchise tag him. I think that's what's gonna happen with Lamar too. They gonna franchise tag him. There's just no way. I don't think they let somebody like that go. It'd be very surprising if they do, though. I think we should go Gibbs if he's there. At 20, at what? Second round, first round, what? Y'all also got to consider play style. Kamara is going to be suspended. Who knows how long? Another receiving back, though. Nah, that's not going to fit our style. We don't really run too much, shotgun as it is. We run a lot of underneath center. We really need a heavy down back, bruh. We really do, bruh. We need like a McBridge. We need somebody like, somebody who could run between the tackles, man. We do, man. People forget, bro. Like all these receiving backs. If you're basically drafting him, I think you're probably getting ready to move on from Kamara. That's how I feel. If you feel like you want, McBridge, I want him. If you feel like that, I feel like you about to get ready to move on from Kamara. That's just how I feel. Times are shopping Henry. They are? Why? Hold up. Let me search that up. They are? That'd be surprising. Oh, they really are. Yeah, I'm not trading the first. I'm not trading the first from running back. Never, ever, ever. Not doing it. Nor do I feel like taking on that much amount of money either. He makes a lot of guaranteed money. We're already strapped as it is. We just get us a new running back. Nah, we got the picks to make it happen. You speak no lies. You surely did. I guess what they're trying to do is move on from his contract. That's something a lot of teams do that. They try to move on from their contracts. I get the idea. I see what they're trying to do. There's nothing bad though. There's nothing bad. I'd be the first one to say it's nothing bad. Should we take a guard in the 5th round? I wonder. Because Andrews Pete has been. What's up, New Orleans Raiders? When did we become the New Orleans Raiders? Anyway. And I know you ain't start talking when you got a quarterback carousel in your freaking team. Y'all don't know if y'all want to keep Jimmy G, try Trey Lance again, or go to the third guy. I don't even freaking know who's Floyd. I'm still shook. I'm still shook over that, guys. I'm still shook. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to think about what type of fool runs a 4.7 as a wide receiver. Who runs a 4.7? Can someone please explain it? At least we have a good coaching staff. Rams released Leonard Floyd. It determines how much money he wants. That's not a bad person. as a linebacker pass rusher. But the Saints don't run a lot of 3-4 guys. We don't run a lot of 3-4. We don't usually have linebacker pass rushers like that. The Saints like to run a 4-3, keep their linebackers in the backfield, let them read the running back, read the quarterback eyes, and basically dominate with their line. That's been the Saints for years. We haven't really had a 3-4 edge rusher in ever. When was the last time we had that? That's been some years, though. God damn. That's been some years. Eric Kendricks, nah, I'm good. We already got age, bro. We already got age at the linebackers. We already do. We don't need that much. Elite, the man of God himself. What's up? Yeah, I'm not trying to spend that much money. I'm not. We do need to. I'm not trying to spend that much money, especially since Demario Davis ain't really slowing down. Then we have Pete Warner for the future, bro. If we don't resign Pete Warner, we find the GM has to go into questioning at that point. Resigning Pete Warner, he should have the 5th-year option and everything. Pete Warner deserves a 5th-year option. He better get it. He better. That's all I would give Pete Warner what he deserves. He's been playing fantastic in 2 years. So if you give him that, I'll be satisfied. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. I'm curious to see what they is going to do. I can't believe y'all signed Derek Carr for 4 effing years. I don't know. I wonder how that contract is going to look. I ain't tripping. Derek Carr is not a bad quarterback. He's above average. I tell you what, I'd rather Derek Carr than deal with freaking Andy Dalton or Hooker for 4 years. I swear to God on that. I put that on God. I would rather deal with Derek Carr for 4 years than deal with whoever they got at either Andy Dalton or because we all know Dennis Allen got something against Jameis or Hooker. I was not a Hooker fan, still ain't. Nope. Then Anthony Richardson, I will sit down towards that. But when it comes to Hooker, no. I am not doing a what if story. This ain't Cinderella. This is not Cinderella. I'm good. Yeah, you can bite me. Yeah, bite me. I ain't doing it. Bite me. I am not doing it. This is going to be a big contract. I'm trying to see the details. I really want to see the details. Is it 35 million? Is it like 37? It's hard to believe the Saints really off him like 45 million a year. Yuki, listen, our offense was garbage. Don't forget, the Saints only held y'all to 13 points. Literally, the Saints held y'all to 13 points. Our offense was garbage, but literally our defense held you to 13 points. Y'all should have been blew us out. To say that we got skunked and we only held you to 13 points, I take it. We got skunked and we held you to 13 points. Our defense was elite. I also opened the lines too. And then when I'm looking at this, not many teams going to have to inquire about a pass rusher. The Panthers, yeah. The Titans, yeah. The Patriots, yeah. Green Bay, no. They got the Washington Commanders taking a safety. Not that surprising considering how bad their safety play been for years on end. It's already half. Okay, let's see if that defense is going to be elite against us. It already has been. You forget about last season? You have Nick Bosa. That boy been dominated for a while now. Does he need an assistant? Yeah, but considering that y'all also need a cornerback, that's way more desperate need than a pass rusher. Y'all need a corner. Y'all need a dominant corner. Y'all been putting these guys in that corner that has not been that good, bro. When it matters, they fold. They fold. That's just what they do. Mm-hmm. Just like he said, ID is elite against error. The problem was our offense could sustain drive, so ID got tired for real, bro. I said, "When y'all up the field?" I said, "Y'all already punting the ball. Defense just made you a clutch stop." People, I tell people this: our defense kept us in games this year. For real, we should have like turned. If it wasn't for our defense, the Eagles would have had like a top 5 pick. We have Sir Ward. He's been locking up some people. How old is he? How old is he? Hold up. 26 years old. Yeah, he young. Yeah, y'all need someone else though. When it comes down to it, and when y'all face those teams that got more than one good receiver, that's when it gets hard. Because that's what happened in that NFC game, bro. Yeah, y'all could just take care of one, but you couldn't take care of them all. Literally. And y'all only have one good guy, and then you have Jalen Hurts running around. We got Lattimore, Taylor, Adebo, and all like them. Is Roby done? Is Roby done? Is his contract up? Because I feel like it's time to put Alante Taylor at the slot. I think that's what it's time for that. We should have never let CJ Gardner-Johnson go. I'm still mad at that. Why did we let him go? He did not deserve that. That boy was a dog playing for us. A dog. Point blank period. That man was a dog. Why did we let him go? That's another mistake we be making as Saints fans. Man, start keeping young talent. Stop getting rid of it. Please. I tell y'all what though. The only I like Nolan Smith. If in the first round, it's either I go Lucas Van Ness, Nolan Smith, or Chancey. Those are really the only guys I got for the pass rushers in the first round. Second round, you could get like Mazi Smith. I'm cool with that. CJ, Garner, and Henderson are the ones that chop. Oh my God, bro. Talk about it, man. We really let go some good talent, young talent that could have been around a little bit longer, bro. You couldn't pay Marcus Williams that $80 million, even though he don't look like he deserved it in Baltimore. But in New Orleans, he was a dog, though. You could at least gave him like more guaranteed money and just pay him $60. CJ Gardner-Johnson, all he wanted was like 13, 12 million a year, bro, for 3 years. You couldn't give him that? Boy, you could have easily plugged him up at safety, man. You could have drafted Alante Taylor and put him in CJ Gardner-Johnson's spot if you ask me, man. Literally. The Saints just did not value CJ Gardner-Johnson's talent all that well, because when the Eagles put that boy at safety, he turned up. Versatility goes through a lot. That's why I told Yuki might not still be here, but y'all remember when they said that boy was complaining about him playing running back? I said, you about to get paid more money because you play running back. That boy was going to get paid all that bread for that running back play. People forget about that, man. And then guess what? When he signed this contract, yeah, he signed it as a receiver, and they still shoved his butt at running back. Man, Debo did the most in that offseason. This man really changed his profile picture. Oh,
what up?
Hey,
it's me.
So can I stop? So quick question. Also, we got I got details on the deal right here. Derek Carr agreed on a 4-year, $150 million with $100 million in total guaranteed. He gets $70 million officially fully guaranteed, a $60 million at signing, and another $10 million in year 3 vesting after 1. And
wow.
And the best thing about it is his contract could be reconstructed to fit cap needs.
Hey, that's what's up.
So can we cleanse our hands with this hooker business? Please.
Man, let me tell you something. David, let me tell you something, bruh. It's been a crazy few hours since I've been out. And I mean, Dolph 17 went live, breaking it to us. And then B&G Breakdown Podcast broke it to us. St. John Butler, Jono Barnes. And bruh, it just been crazy, bruh. Wiles Jackson came out with it. I mean, it's just been a Derek Carr Express on a Monday.
Right. And usually
After this
everybody
news
hate
broke.
Mondays. Everybody usually hate Mondays.
Yeah, but not this. Not on this Monday when you got as a Saints fan.
We didn't trade for
Derek Carr to 4 years.
We didn't trade for Carr.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. So we basically still keep our draft assets. 4 years. This is
4 years.
4 years. Okay, Saints fans, listen. This, like Yuki said, this is a 50-50 signing. Because he's already better than most. Like, he's really better than like Andy Dalton and Jameis already.
David, let me interject on that. Now, this is coming from this Saints fan, and I'm gonna address it. Look, if you're a Saints fan, and if you like this move or you don't like the move, the fact of the matter is overall, we got our quarterback. Because I tell you this, I would rather see Derek Carr out there on the field than sorry ass Andy Dalton.
Facts. And he said this one was still dog shit with Devontae Adams.
We got our man. Look, Andy Dalton can go kick rocks now. We got Carr.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. And most Saints fans who's mad about this is the fools who wanted Hooker, man. I'm telling Saints fans, stop dreaming about these what ifs. We draft
lower your expectations. They always say that.
Yeah.
Don't who did you say that? He said lower your expectations.
For real. This signing is way better than Hooker. Here's the thing, Saints fans, like it or not, Derek Carr is better than Hooker. He is. Y'all expect Hooker to come in and change something like that? No. His play style is similar to Lamar.
You gotta roll with it, bro.
You gotta roll with it. I ain't tripping.
Whether you like it or you don't, it is what it is. We got our man.
We can build our team in 4 years. That's the best part about it. If in those 4 years as a quarter, for him being our quarterback, we could build our team with ease now without really wasting no picks on quarterback.
That's right.
But this does change draft plans. If we don't get a tight end this year, I'm gonna be mad. I know you've been looking at the combines, bro.
Man, look, it's been well. I only saw the highlights of it and some shorts of it. I mean, I didn't see the whole.
You seen Darnell Washington?
Yeah, I saw Washington, but I saw Richardson, and I saw who was that guy that was doing the 440. I think it was a linebacker. I think I can't.
Yuki, hold up, Yuki. Carr's average problems. He needs solid defense in order to be good, but I don't know if y'all have that. A solid defense. Did you just say a solid defense? We got that. Our defense been dominant the past 3 years. With injuries, Marshawn missed 7 games, and we had Alontae Taylor locking up DeAndre Hopkins. What more could we do? What more at defense could we do? What else? What else could we add? Yes, do we need another pass rusher besides always in the Marcus Davenport? Yeah, we could get that this year and a defensive tackle to boot. I say D-line is our weakest position right now. I do admit that. But literally everything else, our defense plays extremely fine. Our defense kept us in games.
Yep.
Our defense has been the sole reason why we didn't get blown out.
Yeah, but that defense kept them opponents in check.
Literally, Tom Brady hated playing the Saints defense.
Yeah, because Tom Brady knows what that Saints defense is capable of.
Listen, Woods might be our defensive coordinator, but he don't call the defensive plays. I think Dennis Allen has defensive play call rights.
Because he's a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah, all Woods does for is just to offer his input.
The man was a defensive coordinator, so he was a defense.
You could tell Dennis Allen makes the calls on defense because he got a play call sheet in his hand.
Exactly.
So Dennis Allen still make the plays. I'm more concerned towards Pete Carmichael than anything. If you would have said Pete Carmichael, then I would have agreed with you. But when it comes down to Dennis Allen and that defense, he kind of did his job with that defense. I feel like that's the only thing stopping Saints fans from truly wanting this man out of office.
And you know something, David? Can I share this with you? Look, now, yes, we got Derek Carr, but think about the change you're going to see this upcoming season and the next 3 years. Now that he signed with us for 4 years, he's going to have a better offensive line with this Saints team than he was when he was a Raider.
Yeah, true. Except for Andrews Pete. I still say we need to do something
Andrews
about that.
Pete can go kick rocks. Him and Dalton.
Because Saints fans,
they go kick rocks.
In my latest mock drafts, I've been taking running backs in the 4th round, and I took a guard in the 5th. What you think about that, Jerry?
Now I was looking at this comment from Inevitable saying, and Joe Woods coached the no-fly zone in Denver. Yeah, he did.
Well, he's still a failure. He kind of was part of that Brown strategy, so he don't get no marks from me. He don't get no marks. I just know this is Dennis Allen probably last year as Saints head coach if he fails. So pretty much I could care less with what he do now.
Yep. Only thing I want to see, David, is this team get back to their winning ways.
That's it.
That's all I want. Look, whether they make the playoffs or not, I just want to see them have a winning season.
No, the playoffs. See, I want to see the playoff run, but here's the thing about it. If Dennis Allen don't get to the playoffs, he loses his job.
Are y'all
wait, Ariel, whoa. I know you ain't talking about Justin Fields, right?
Oh man, come on with it, man. See, David. That's exactly what I be addressing every time.
Wait, so Justin Fields better than Derek Carr? I didn't see that. I didn't
All right, let me ask this question.
I didn't see a bit of that.
When the Raiders played the Bears, did they play each other? Did you see they play each other in the season?
No, I don't think they did.
That's my point. Whether you hate it or you don't, it is what it is. Deal with it.
They played on the 21st. And they played on the 21. Yeah, Justin Fields won that game.
Derek Carr lost that game. Whether you hate it, like I say all the time, and I'm gonna continue to say it. We got our man. Because
Carolina gonna get the first round pick.
See that Derek Carr out there on the field as QB1.
Bruh, is either one of them doing anything worthy to be surpassing each other at this point? Derek Carr has a lot to prove. He does. But it's the same as Justin Fields. You can't say which one is better because both of them ain't been doing nothing.
Facts.
So you just gotta wait and see. But I ain't saying Justin Fields better than Derek Carr, man. I have yet to see that. Y'all forgot about that Thursday night game, haven't y'all? No, Carolina's rumored to get the first round pick. Oh, that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time because if they want the first pick in a draft, they're gonna have to trade at least 3 first round picks.
Exactly.
And they're gonna be sitting behind for a while. Fields will take off and run before Carr, but he ain't nowhere near the passer Carr is. Facts. I'm not talking about Fields. Carolina is the most rumored team to get. Yo, I hear you. My bad on that, but thinking about it now, yeah, that's a good thing and bad thing because to get up there, you got to trade at least 3 first round picks, and if you trade 3 first round picks, you're gonna be put behind for like a while now. That's something the 49ers still haven't recovered from.
Now everybody can be quiet about trying to get Lamar Jackson to come to New Orleans. That shit done sailed.
No, I ain't tripping, man. Ohio State quarterbacks haven't been shit in years.
Oh,
man, what you mean?
What are you talking
about? Boy, there's one.
What are you talking about?
One college. There's only been one college that had more football players than anybody, and that's Ohio State. How many stories do you need to see?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Man, it's a crazy day on a Monday, right?
Okay. So y'all telling me Okay, I got a treat for y'all. So every Ohio State quarterback, right, in the last 20 years, you have hold up. You know, you got my boy CJ Stroud,
Uh-huh.
2002 Craig Kensel. You had Justin Zewick. I don't know if he went to the league or not. Troy Smith. Did Troy Smith do something? Todd Bickman, Terrell Pryor, Joe Borzelman, Braxton Miller. Yeah, Charles Jones, JT Barrett. Yeah, he got reduced to second string. Dwayne Haskins, rest his soul, but y'all already know how that went. Justin Fields, and now CJ Stroud. Yeah, history not really on their side. See what I mean? I ain't hyping up Carr. You just heard me say he got a lot to prove. I ain't pumping out my chest yet until Carr proves something. But I tell you what, I'm more happy about this Carr signing than drafting Hooker or you re-signing Andy Dalton. I tell you that. Ain't that right, Jerry? Way more happier. I could be way more happy. 10. Like, I ain't talking about Burrow. Burrow better than Carr. I ain't talking about Burrow. We talking about Ohio State quarterbacks. Ohio State quarterbacks. I did not mention LSU. Name them. Now if Saints fans start pumping up their chest saying Derek Carr is like the best quarterback to ever happen, I'd be like, yeah, they lying at that point. But until Carr proves something to me, then I'm gonna start pumping up my chest.
Yes, indeed.
I'm the type of person I say you gotta prove it. Once you prove it to me, I have your back. That's what Drew Brees did. I didn't let no one disrespect Drew Brees, even on a bad game. You gotta earn it. I said that because it said Barr played for Ohio State. Did he transfer to LSU? That's what he made his career mostly out of was LSU. Ain't that right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made most of his career in LSU, bro. I wouldn't really call it as a count.
Because I was moving around. What you saying?
I said they said Joe Burrow transferred from Ohio State, but I said he made his career in LSU.
Yeah, that's true. Because Burrow is originally from Ohio.
Yeah, right.
But he got transferred from Ohio State to LSU.
Yeah, and that's when he turned his career around.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on CJ Stroud? Listen, they got so many they got to prove. Kyler Murray, Mahomes, right?
What up the right?
Hold up, let me read this real quick. Okay, Mahomes, yes. Allen, yes. Burrow, yes. Lawrence, hell no. Tua, that's a 50-50. Herbert, yes. Lamar, yes. Hurts, yes. Dak, 50-50. Kyler, 50-50. Rodgers, yes. Tua, Dak, and Kyler, yeah, those are kind of iffy. What you think about that one, Jerry?
What's that?
He said Tua, Dak, and Kyler is better than Carr.
Say who?
He said Tua, Dak, and Kyler is better than Carr.
Man, get out of here.
Lawrence, you could
really?
have Lawrence. I don't know. Dak has had more winning seasons, but he also had better teams. Tua only had one good year so far, so you have to wait until he has to run that back.
Whoever said that Tua and Kyler is better than Carr,
Kyler,
you might need to go somewhere and drop off a cliff.
Kyler was about to lead the team. He forced the Arizona Cardinals to give him that contract.
I even tell you what, click that link and come on in and give us your thoughts.
Why y'all think Carr is? I never said Carr was that good, but he's at least a top.
That link.
I never say he was a top 10 quarterback. He's a top 15 quarterback. I say that he's a top 15. Y'all act like he top 30 or top 20. Y'all act like I'm literally saying this right now. He is a top 15 quarterback. I never said he was top 10. Literally, didn't you not hear me say, Jerry? He has a lot to prove.
I hear you loud and clear, bro.
He has a lot to prove. Once he proved that, then me and Jerry can start talking our shit.
Exactly.
But until then, we're just happy we don't have to deal with Andy Dalton or deal with Hooker for the next 4 years.
Amen.
That's all we could be happy about. Please. Please. Now, do I want some? Now, it comes down to our offensive coach. Do I trust Pete Carmichael? Hell no.
You don't have to ask me. Don't ask me.
But as long as we win in football games, I could care less. They cut him because of injured. I'm gonna be honest with you. They cut Carr. Yes, they probably cut Carr because he didn't want to accept the trade to the Saints. He just wanted to come here on his own. I think that's what happened. But the Raiders' situation is way more deep than their quarterback.
Yep.
Their secondary sucks. Their offensive line sucks. Darren Waller always hurt. They got Devontae Adams for 1 year. Adams still had a pretty good year with Derek Carr. People forget about the single numbers, not the team numbers. He actually had a pretty good year with Devontae Adams. It's just as a team, they failed up very undercoming. Carr did have a hard time getting in the end zone, though. His end zone ratio was bad this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just think he was the scapegoat. Yeah, you're not a QB for a team for 9 years if you suck. Nah, teams will cut you loose in like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
We would have been that anyway in the next 4 years. At least there's upsides.
Yep.
And shit, we would have been like that. You telling me Hooker was going to make a change? You telling me if the Saints actually stay competitive, we was not going to get Caleb Williams if the Saints was going to be competitive. This is way better of an outcome than wasting draft capital on Hooker. That was the only quarterback left was Hooker, and I'm not taking that chance on a what-if story. Because, Yuki, am I wrong? Am I so wrong to have somebody who's at least above average enough who could do something if you surround him with the right team? That's if he wants to join.
Yep.
Hello? So, yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't have the patience. I ain't trying to. I love Olave, but he ain't close to Devontae Adams. Carr was garbage with Waller, Adams, and Renfro. Renfro regressed. Adams, still Adams. Waller always hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Dude,
I think Renfro had that one good year. After that, it's just like the rest of his career is not really that good, though.
No. And
Waller is good, but he's always gone for like a nice bit of time. And Adams will always be Adams. So pretty much, so yeah, he got Adams on that one. No different than like Saints issues. And y'all know damn well the NFL is what have you done lately in the league. See, Yuki not in the safer is, and he agreed. Would you rather deal with Derek Carr for 4 years, or you have to deal with Hooker for 4 years? Because the way the Saints was talking, they was already having conversations with Hooker. They was gonna pick him up in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be Albert Einstein to realize we was gonna have to waste 4 years with Hooker. It takes a lot more. Yeah. What you was about to say, Jerry?
Oh, no. I was just listening to what you were saying. I had nothing.
Yeah, 4 years. I love Olave, but he ain't close. Of course, Olave ain't close to Devontae Adams. He's still a rookie.
Man, who said that?
Is him? I don't even consider Olave. Whoever Saints fan told you that is delusional. Adams is way better than Olave. Man, please.
They full of it.
Man, you crazy. He said we could have tanked. What have you ever heard the Saints to tank?
Man, you must be crazy.
When have you ever heard the Saints to tank? Especially on Dennis Allen last coach year. Boy, we wasn't getting Caleb. Saints would have probably been like, we was gonna have to probably trade like 3 first-round picks to get up there. That's the possibility. The Saints was not gonna tank. No. When was the last time we actually had a top 5 pick? That was during the Reggie Bush era, huh? Facts. That's not even fair. I'm with everybody here. That's not even fair. Adams is arguably better than everybody. There's only like one receiver I'll probably put better than Adams right now, and that's and that's Justin Jefferson. Yeah, Ariel, you probably didn't hear the news, but yeah, they was actually on good terms with Caleb Williams. He said he disgusted. Don't worry, wash it off, bro. Wash it off. Just know that this was way better of an outcome than what you think it should be. Derek Carr could win you 10 games.
Yep.
He could win you 10 games. Now, I don't know about his all elite level though. I wonder can he surpass his ceiling though? That's the big question. Because when Drew Brees got here, people forget when Drew Brees got here, man, Saints fans didn't have a lick of hope in him.
Mm-hmm. Until later down the road.
You just got to see what happens. Inevitable. Inevitable. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even be that.
Make sure that shower sprinkles you with some football now.
I ain't say all that.
You ain't lying, bro.
I ain't saying all that. I'm an honest guy, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying it's way better than what Saints fans give us credit for. We're gonna be looking at a lot of Saints videos, bro. A lot. I plan on making one myself though. Caleb Williams is kind of overhyped to Yuki's terms. I think Carr can win you 10 or 11 games. That's what I'm thinking. If he could just get that mark, I'm fine with it. Especially in the NFC right now, that's weak as heck. No team really defines the NFC. What, the Eagles right now? That's about it, Jerry?
What's that?
I said there's no team that really rules the NFC. I think the Eagles is probably like the head runners for next year.
Look that way. That mean they made it to the Super Bowl and they lost. I mean,
but yeah, they're probably the best team in the NFC because it's going to take the Rams a minute to rebuild.
Yeah, because the Rams went from being the top of the mountain to the way down to the bottom.
Right, and then you have the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers' darkness retreat.
Yep.
We can rule the NFC. Come on now. Oh yeah, Yuki can do it too if their quarterback situation could just stay healthy for like a whole year. Carr has only won 10 games just 2 times, folks. Yeah, but I cut slack. The Raiders are an awful franchise. There's some slack you could cut players off for. You can't blame them for the Raiders situation.
No.
Boy, the Raiders has been god awful for years. No line, no secondary. How did they make the playoffs?
I know, right? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but nah, man, I just want to come on here and give you my reaction on the Derek Carr signing with us. So, I mean, I love it. I mean, if Saints fans like it, good. If they don't, still enjoy it.
Better than anything else we could have thought of.
Yeah, because like I said, I'd rather Carr than Dalton.
Right, same. I'd rather do that than draft. You waste the 29 pick. At least we can finally get ourselves a pass rusher.
Exactly.
Dennis Allen being our head coach is just as bad as the Raiders. Yeah, there's some argument for that. I told Saints fans the only reason Saints fans haven't really kicked them to the curb yet is because our defense is still good.
Yes, indeed.
If our defense was awful, yeah, we would have been wanting him gone. I think the only person the Saints have a problem with is Pete Carmichael, though. Pete Michael has been the vendetta of the Saints for a while now.
Yep.
So believe it or not, yeah, I'm not that upset. I am not that upset. I'll see in the season. I'm most definitely going to have to go through a few training camps. I'll say this. If Derek Carr could win the first 5 games, I get a Derek Carr jersey.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
If he could win the first 5 games with a positive record, with only 2 losses or 3, I get a Derek Carr jersey.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, they're probably already making Derek Carr jerseys right now as we speak since this signing.
No, they always make the jerseys. It's just who wants to buy them.
Look, I don't care if they can have a free giveaway. You can't be free.
Right.
You can't be free, bruh.
Nah, you can't.
Nope. Because look, it don't matter. I'm up for it.
Oh, my Lord.
You already know, bro.
That's crazy.
Ah,
So
no.
yeah, here's the thing though. Before you leave, Jerry, man, let me hear your draft plans, man. What are you doing this draft, man, with your first two picks, man? I already made it completely clear. My needs is edge rusher and defensive tackle for the first two picks.
Mm. As of right now, since this car move, I'd say I'll go after a running back and, as you would put it, an edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. We heard about what happened last week with Kamara. I mean, they say they proved him not guilty, and they pushed the thing up to like the last day of July.
Right.
So, but you're still gonna need a running back, and that's even part of when while training camp is going.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna need like a bruiser back. I mean, I don't want. Just give me a bruiser running back, like
Bruiser.
somebody like Spears or Robinson. So either one of those guys, it don't matter to me.
Got it.
And
I
and give
respect
me
it.
and give me an edge rusher, because yeah, I'm not sure if you're aware. I'm sure you heard that Taysom Hill and Demario Davis restructured their contracts over the weekend.
Yeah, I
So
know.
that kind of add a little more cush to that.
I tell you what though, I already know what I'm doing with my third round pick. What y'all think? What y'all think I'm about to say?
Hmm. I'd say, just a guess, just a thought. Wide receiver.
Nope. Tight end. If Darnell
Oh,
Washington
tight end.
tight end, if Darnell Washington is in the third
Tight end
round,
or wide receiver. It could be both.
it could be both. But I'd rather have the 6'7".
Yep.
6'7", who could block, who could catch. Yeah.
That they can do all the works.
Hooker, I'm not
Especially
sold on Hooker.
in the red zone.
The red
Especially
zone.
red zone. That's when the tight end is needed.
Yeah, they already have conversations though. Jerry, like Tank Bigsby, I love him too. I love Tank Bigsby. I love him. I love him. The reason why, listen, guys, this man is a dog, man. I even take Laporta. I need a tight end. We need a firm stable at tight end. We can't just keep putting anybody in that tight end. It's just not gonna work out. Jawan Johnson was good, but he didn't solidify that starting position.
No, he didn't.
So guess what? And they obviously gonna keep Trapman because he's under contract. So you know what that means? We need a tight end. Michael Thomas is coming back. You could probably hold off the wide receiver for one more year if you want, or you want to pick one in the 5th or 6th round. That'd be completely up to you. But in the 3rd round, I gotta go tight end because you don't want to miss an opportunity on this tight end class.
I know, right?
You don't. Saints didn't have a good Jawan, not even a true tight end. Yeah, that's why I ain't tripping like that.
Yeah.
He's a wide receiver converted. Saints fans said they want to re-sign him, but I say, what's the point? Did he solidify the starting position? No, he had a decent year, but that does give you enough information that Adam Trotman is not the future. I say that's the only thing Jawan Johnson proved. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Adam Trotman is not the future. So
Oh, he's not. I'm not a big fish guy. And there was Jim Moore said, I'm not a big fish guy.
Right. And we take a look, and if we actually take time to look at this draft at the tight end position, we have so many options. We have Musav. The only issue is because of his performance in the draft. I don't know if he got higher or not. So the issue with Darnell Washington is the fact that will he go early off the board or will he go actually last until the 3rd round pick? So then we have to look at our backup options. It's either Sam. If you ask me, it's either Sam Laporta or Darnell Washington.
Mm-hmm.
3rd round pick. They're already ranked in the 3rd round with one ranked 50 and one ranked 71 according to PFF. If you ask me, they're right next to each other.
Yep.
But the first 2 picks. So if the picks went like this, okay, let's talk about it. If the picks actually went like this, 1st round, the Saints take an edge. 2nd round, they take a defensive tackle. 3rd round, they take a tight end. 4th round, they take a running back. 5th round, they can take either a wide receiver or an interior guard. Because I'm kind of tired of Andrews Pete.
Yeah, you ain't the only one.
The man has never been
You are not
healthy.
the only one because, bruh, because I'm tired of Pete always screwing things up, and then he's gonna be on the sideline being hurt all the freaking time.
Yeah, we need somebody who's going to at least
Need somebody,
last, man.
kind of like it was with
Who do you think will
uh
trade for
Trey
the number
Pitt.
one pick? Okay, here's about the number one pick. I got a dark horse for you. I got a dark horse for you. I won't be surprised if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do it.
What you mean?
Tampa, it's going to be somebody from the NFC. It's either Tampa Bay or it's going to be Carolina. One of the two is going to like give the Bears anything they want to get a first round pick.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts has already solidified they will literally take Bryce Young or Will Levis. So they have options and they have a top 5 pick. So they ain't tripping. But the issue is the other teams that's going to need quarterback. Because if you look at the top 10 picks in the draft first, it's a lot of teams that need a quarterback. You got the Texans.
Oh yeah.
You got the Texans, you got the Colts, you got the Seahawks, you got the Lions, you got the Raiders, and then you got these two. That becomes a problem. Ain't no quarterback. After that, the quarterback is gone. You can see the Texans take a quarterback. You can see the Colts take a quarterback. You can see the Seahawks take a quarterback. You can see the Lions take one. You can see the Raiders take one. Then you have the Falcons and the Panthers.
Yep.
And because Jalen Hurts has already probably been solidified, then guess what? Then you look at it again. Where's Tampa Bay at right here? Where is Tampa Bay? Did they trade that? They're all the way at 19. You can see them trying to make a move. So if you ask me, it's going to either be the Panthers or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who's going to make that move.
Well, I'm looking at David. I'm looking at this comment from Yuka. He said, Jerry, I would look at Tank, Bigsby, and the running back from UCLA.
Oh, I looked at Bisbee. That boy nice. That boy's nice.
I'm gonna definitely take a look at him, Yuki.
I like McBridge though. That's why I said McBridge is nice too, though. Who y'all think will trade? Don't forget about the Falcons. The Falcons already have Desmond Ridder, so I said they give him another year.
Yeah, and then they let Mariota go.
Yeah, so they're gonna give Ridder another year. If it doesn't work out, they probably be in the driver's seat for Caleb Williams anyway. So they can't really go wrong here.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think Bryce Young is going to be drafted in the first round. Yes, he is.
No, I mean Bryce Young would probably be drafted like in the top 10, but I don't see it going over first overall. I just don't see it.
Oh, the Washington Commanders. Nah, they ain't gonna do it. They're gonna probably wait on Caleb.
I doubt it. Well, look, anything can happen in the draft.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in the draft because remember last year, the Saints were like number 17 in the draft or 16 somewhere in the neighborhood.
Right.
They traded up to to 11 to get Chris Olave.
Right. But Chris Olave has been on the Saints scouting reports for a long time now. Y'all can pretty much see who the Saints are interested in just by looking at scouting reports.
They at number 29. That's because they got their draft pick back. I'm happy. So they're gonna stay at number 29. We got Carr now, so we good.
Yeah, we just need to draft a replacement. We need to find Cam Jordan future. We need a defensive tackle. We need
running. That's gonna be kind of that's gonna be tough. I just don't see Bryce Young or CJ Stroud being number 1. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Well, with the number 1 pick being the most heavily teamed,
I mean that's not like a good wish or anything like that, but
Well, guys, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. This is supposed to be a short stream. I got to go get ready for work. I appreciate y'all for stopping by the stream. When I come, I'm going to start making videos again very soon. So get ready for that, Saints fans. This was your boy, the Who Dat Center. I hope everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for showing up, Jerry.
No problem, man. And inevitable, like I always say, anything can happen in the draft. You just have to wait and see.
Let's wait and see. This was your boy, the Who Dat Center. I hope everybody have a wonderful day, and I'm out.
Who Dat for life.